Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm TJ Freeborn, and I'm so excited to welcome you to the first event of its kind, loanDepot's virtual job fair. Our next 45 minutes promises to be really informative and a great way for potential candidates to learn more about loanDepot and the opportunities we have available. This is going to be a lot of fun. One of the coolest parts of this job fair is that our recruiters are standing by right now to talk to you live, one-on-one, during the broadcast. Their contact information is going to be scrolling in our comments section as we're chatting so that you can privately FaceTime them, text, email, and have on-the-spot conversations about opportunities that are available, again, right now at loanDepot. Let's get started. I think the right place is by introducing our panel. Let's get going. Alex, let's say hi. Alex Madonna is an EVP in our organization, and he oversees direct lending sales. Hi, Alex.
Hi, how are you? Welcome, everyone.
Next, we have Tammy Richards. Tammy is our Chief Operating Officer. Welcome, Tammy.
Hi, nice to meet you all.
I see we also have Kevin Tackaberry joining us today. Kevin leads HR at loanDepot and manages many aspects of recruiting and benefits. Kevin, we're really looking forward to hearing from you today.
Hey, TJ, looking forward to it. Hi, everybody.
We have Saeed Ghazmazadeh. Saeed oversees our contact center where we have a lot of current job openings, and we're super excited to be able to spend some time talking with Saeed. Hi, Saeed.
Hi, TJ. Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Awesome. And I know we have another gentleman that will be joining us as well, Shane Stanton, who's our SVP of Talent Acquisition in our retail channel. I'm looking forward to having some conversation with Shane. And last but not least, I'd like to welcome our founder and our CEO, Anthony Shea. Hi, Anthony.
Maybe I should get up and do jumping jacks like rehearsal just to get the energy up. Yeah, I'm looking at the live comments. Our folks are blowing this up. You guys see the live comments?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Don't you guys have any work to do, or are you blowing this up? Seriously, welcome everybody. This is really exciting. We have lots of press coverage on this. We understand that the country and the world is going through some significant challenges, and we don't really want to forget that. One of the primary reasons why we are doing this today is to show a little bit of positive momentum within some very challenges times during our country. So today is it's kind of a little bit of a laboratory for us, and we're very happy and very excited to be here, and just want to welcome all of you. And for Team loanDepot, you got to light it up. This is our time. You should feel really proud about what we're doing.
Awesome. Thanks, Anthony. I know that's one of the greatest things about loanDepot is the pride that we all feel in the jobs we do every day and in serving our team and serving our customers and our community. Kevin, it seems like a great place to start off with our first ever virtual job fair. Would be a pretty important announcement that you have to share with folks who may be considering joining our team.
Yeah, thanks, TJ. We have a great announcement, actually. We've talked to a number of candidates who have concerns, especially during this time, about making a transition and how that's going to impact their medical benefits. Because typically organizations will have a waiting period for when you're eligible for medical benefits, and we just want to alleviate that any kind of issue along those lines and really support new employees and support our current employees. So immediately loanDepot is moving towards having their eligibility for medical benefits day one. So really exciting news. You come on board and day one medical benefits eligibility. So it's very exciting.
That's awesome, Kevin. Thanks. That coupled with the fact we have 400 positions available to fill, it's a really exciting time, absolutely, at loanDepot. And again, for folks who may just be tuning in, our recruiters and some of our leaders within the company are standing by to live chat with you. Our contact information is on the bottom of the screen, as well as at various points during this broadcast, you'll see a ticker that lists all of the jobs that we have available and are seeking to fill right now. Tammy and Alex, Kevin and Anthony both touched on really important comments about the important work we do and our customer focus. The roles in your organization are some of the most customer facing in the company. Tammy, can you talk about the type of roles that you have open and the types of folks that you're looking for?
I'm looking for processors, underwriters, and closers. Processors are the team members that are really the quarterback of that transaction. They gather the documents and they work with the customer to be that client liaison, helping them through the process. And sometimes this is a new process for our customers, so they really need to be customer focused. For underwriters, we need DE underwriters, we need VA underwriters, LAP, SAR, conventional, jumbo. We need all the underwriters. So come on over. It's a really great place to be. We've got a great culture. We need some closers too. Closers prepare the closing documents for closing a transaction. And the coolest thing about loanDepot is our technology. We've got a lot of cool things, but being able to remotely online close customers' loans so that they can be safe and secure in their homes with social distancing and still be able to lower their payments or buy a home is one of the most exciting things that we have here at loanDepot.
Awesome. Thanks, Tammy. I should mention as well for folks that are watching, feel free to make comments at various points during this broadcast. We're going to jump over and answer, some of your questions directly live during this job fair. So, you don't want to miss that opportunity for sure. Alex, Tammy, as we noted, has some of the most customer-facing positions in the company, along with both you and Saeed. Would love to hear from you a little bit more about opportunities within the sales organization. And I think you have a super interesting perspective because you've been with loanDepot since day one. Can you tell us a little bit about how a sales career at loanDepot has changed your life?
Yeah, I'd love to. And thank you, TJ. Again, welcome everyone. Watching these comments, it's blowing up. I would say that, loanDepot has changed my life personally, and judging by the comments I'm seeing from Team loanDepot, it's obviously changed lots and lots of people's lives, including all of us on this panel. So, we started with 40 employees back in 2009, and we're now 7,000 strong across the entire country. And it's been an amazing journey thus far. We look forward to adding many, many new team members through this great virtual job fair today. I'd like to say that we're hiring in all of our 7 direct lending campuses across the country and hiring direct lending licensed lending officers. So please reach out to the recruiting team. There's many ways to reach us today via text, via the website, and obviously reaching out on live comments. Would love to connect.
Awesome. Thanks, Alex. Saeed, I really want to, pick your brain. I know you are hiring a lot of folks for your CLR roles. But before I do that, we're starting to get some questions that I think, let's dive in and maybe answer a couple. Folks want to know how to get started. Obviously we're, working from home. We have Team loanDepot, 7,000 strong, safe and secure in their homes and continuing to serve customers. Kevin, can you step folks through a little bit about how the process works in this new normal?
Yeah, absolutely. Like we said, you can certainly chat with us live, and we're getting that and responding to that. But as a start, you can text us, LD Live 40458. Email us at hello@loandepot.com or go to our website at loandepot.com/careers. And on the website, you can see all of the jobs listed, where they're listed, the knowledge, skills, abilities that we're looking for. We'll hook you up with the interview. We'll connect with you right away. And then if there's a match, we'll move you along in the process to meet with a hiring manager and take it to the next step. And so very easy to connect. We can virtually connect. We also virtually train and virtually work. So we've made the move to do this. So please reach out to us.
Saeed, there's a lot of that virtual and remote innovation taking place in your organization specifically right now, which is really amazing, considering what a traditional call center environment typically entails. Another thing that I think is super cool about the CLR organization is it's often a first step into loanDepot and a path to some really tremendous growth.
Yeah, as you mentioned, TJ, the contact center, we have hundreds of CLRs working across multiple locations. Currently, we have openings for agent and managerial positions. And TJ, like you said, a few months ago, I would have never thought we would be capable of a fully remote workforce, especially in the call center space, but here we are. And since March, we've been hiring, interviewing, training, and deploying agents completely virtual, which has really been an amazing transformation for our group. And as far as the contact center goes, we handle everything from reaching out to customers who are shopping online to purchase or refinance their homes and want to hear about our rates. We handle inbound phone calls from our website, any TV or digital commercials, or even things as simple as a customer looking to make a payment. We specialize in matching our customers to the right person at loanDepot to help best serve them, whether that be over the phone or at one of our many retail branches across the country. Like you mentioned, the contact center is really a great place to start for people who have a customer service or sales background, but maybe they haven't worked in mortgage before, or those who just simply want to further their careers, and understand more about mortgage and finance as it pertains to customer service, sales, marketing, technology, and so forth. What's really great and something that I'm extremely proud of is that over the years, if you look across almost every single department in our company, you're going to see a former contact center agent or manager. In most cases, they're top performers who are doing really, really well for themselves. We've had agents move into sales as a loan officer, processing, compliance, legal, technology. The bottom line is now more than ever, it's just a really exciting time to get started.
Awesome. Hey, Saeed, we're getting questions on the spot about whether folks need experience to fill your roles and where these roles are located.
Experience is not needed. Again, we've hired people from the food and beverage industry to Starbucks to retail spaces. So no, as long as you got customer service skills, are comfortable on the phones, we highly encourage you to apply and see if it's a good fit.
Okay, awesome. We're also getting quite a few questions about opportunities that we might have at various spots across the country. Shane, this might be a perfect time to say hello to you. Thanks for joining us. Shane works very closely with our retail channel. Shane, would love to hear a little bit more from you about opportunities that exist across all 50 states.
Yeah. And first off, by the way, how cool is this? Right? We got like 7 of us, working from different locations, talking to hundreds of people interested in loanDepot. Like, this is awesome. So good job, guys. We're going to help a lot of people here. But yeah, so retail is our national distributed arm. What it means is we have licensed originators locally in market. Around the country, we have about 1,300 of them, a couple hundred locations. This particular division has been growing exponentially over the last few years. It's been a lot of fun working with our leadership team, continuing to add talent, and really just strengthening the support that we're giving on a local community level. When you look at what's caused that growth, we do a really good job for originators in connecting them to borrowers, to referral partners, which drives a lot of local in-market lending. A lot of the technology that we've been spending time and energy innovating on over the last couple of years really serves the community and the borrower well. And then we really drive brand and marketing for originators. So retail in general has been great. And yes, we are hiring around the country within the retail space. And then as Tammy mentioned, her team is really kind of the backbone and the engine of what we do. Around the country, we're hiring processors and underwriters and closers to support what we do in retail and our other divisions. So yeah, it's an exciting time, within the retail space. And if anyone's interested, I've got to say, make sure you do reach out to our recruiters. Make sure that you chat on the social posts. Text us at LD Live. I think it's 40458, if I can remember right. Definitely reach out and we'll get you in touch with the right people.
Yeah, and I want to jump in here real quick, and for those of you that are interested in potentially joining loanDepot or researching loanDepot, this could be a little complex and a little confusing. We're a fairly sizable company, but we're not a huge company. We're 7,000 plus strong, but we feel like 17. We're a very interesting culture. Interesting, you can look at it both good and bad, but we're an interesting culture. But But I would just really suggest that you do the proper research if you like. In addition to researching us digitally and looking at all these addresses that you can log on to, it's just to contact one of our recruiters and find out, because we have a variety of positions, from entry-level positions all the way up to a direct report to even myself. So we have lots of positions available in the organization. We're a fast growth company. We're a young company. We're in our teenage years. Not quite. Actually, we're still 2.5 years short of being a teenager. We're 10 years and 4 months old, and we've been growing more than 50% each and every year since our inception. But let me add this, and that is, beginning of March, because of COVID, this organization had to react very fast. And it was truly a time of high fear and anxiety. We have never, as a company, gone through the drill of within 2 days, 7,000 people work from home. That is not a drill that you actually would even think about exercising, and yet it happened. And to the wonderful folks that are driving technology, I want to publicly thank you again for not only doing fantastic things, but for really protecting our house and protecting the 7,000 jobs that we have. And each one of us, thank you for the proper work and the diligence and those 2, 3, 4 days of absolute panic for everyone to be deployed and to start working from home. And it's been 5 weeks now since loanDepot has been working from home. And I will tell the world that we are confident. We've had all this time, and right now we are confident that we want to be able to scale and increase our products and services to more Americans. We're serving 20,000 home loans each and every month. This company is a monster when it comes to how much product and services that we're injecting back into the country. And we want to be able to do more because interest rates are low. We're in difficult times as a country. And if we can provide jobs and lower an American's household debt load by lowering their monthly payment by refinancing or getting them into a new home, we should do more of it, as much as we possibly can. So before we're allowed out of the home, obviously everybody needs to be very careful. And in our organization, health comes first. We need to start thinking about how we can take our fantastic infrastructure and help more people. And this is why we're here. And this is, again, if we're not doing this right, pardon us, because we've never done this before, ever. But to Shane's point, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So right now, anything is exciting, and this is exciting to me. And I told Tammy today, good thing we're all, good thing we have good-looking people, because I look at you guys all day long. So welcome, everybody, and Team loanDepot, keep going.
Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate those comments. And there's just so much spirit. I can see Team loanDepot on the comment boards and the message boards. Tammy, a question has come up for you. What can a new employee or a prospective candidate expect once they join Team loanDepot?
You'll have training, and it will be virtual. Your training, depending on your role, will be up to 2 weeks, and then you'll have mentors and managers that will help you through as we give you loans to work with customers on. But we definitely have a really great training program that helps you to be able to learn our systems, our processes, and what's expected within your role.
Excellent, Tammy. Thanks. One of the things that I think is really, really cool, and to Anthony's point, for those of you that are just learning a little bit about loanDepot, there is really exceptional partnership across all of our teams. but notably our sales and operations team. Alex, can you, or Shane, can you please speak to, some of that partnership and how closely our teams are interwoven as we serve our customers?
Yeah, and I'd also like to echo what Tammy said about the training aspect, both for the operational team, but across all of our channels, including sales. Our training team, big shout out to them, most of which is virtual at this point, which is many months and years in the making. That's obviously helped us significantly in this time, but for anybody that's interested, training will be something that's provided, and you will be well equipped to be successful. As far as our partnership with operations, it's a seamless process. We don't really look at the two groups as separate. We look at it as one cohesive unit, and it's just one strong chain that serves our customers. So I'd say, from an originator standpoint, you have an extremely talented and cohesive unit serving our borrowers.
And add to that, though, Anthony kind of hit a point, right? We're a young organization that's growing, every single year, by leaps and bounds. And when you're somebody who's looking to join an organization, you're looking to join an organization to stay at an organization, right? It's why you choose to join them. And when you have our growth trajectory and the width of departments and services that we're providing, it opens the doors for tons of opportunity, right? I mean, Saeed, you were saying in your group alone, your team has really kind of helped build loanDepot from the inside and touching almost every department that we have in the organization. That's a big benefit when you're looking at what organization you're going to join, right? Alex, you've been here since the beginning, and I assume the role you have today is not what you started with, and it's a testament to our growth and the opportunities that we're providing people, which means connecting to other departments and divisions in the company.
I'm really excited to see all the comments, TJ, and it seems like we've got a lot of virtual friends out there. I was telling everybody they could wear their comfy at-home clothes to have an interview. Usually you get really stressed out about what you're going to wear, but you can just wear your athletic gear or whatever you want and hang out with us at loanDepot. We're just really excited to have you come and join our team.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, Shane, you were the one who said, this is cool. And this is really cool. We're having so much fun. And I'm just getting messages from the recruiters that they're already having some great conversations with candidates about these, some of these 400 open roles that we currently have in our organization. Kevin, maybe touch on a little bit, with those 400 roles. We've talked about it at various points in this conversation. But roles are open right now in technology, across operations, across some of our corporate functions. Maybe just expand a little bit more on that.
Yeah, I mean, we have openings in all kind of different areas. Tammy talked about the operations side, so processors, underwriters, closers. We have sales positions open in retail, the contact center. Technology, we have a lot of technology openings. If you go to our website, loandepot.com/careers, you can see them. But database engineers, automation engineers, software engineers, BSAs, product managers. So go check them out and take a look. And if there's something that interests you, certainly text us, LD Live 40458. Go to the website, go to hello@loandepot.com and connect with us. I also, TJ, I see a question here from Carmen who wants to know if there's full and part-time positions and are there any remote locations? The quick answer is yes. We do have full and part-time positions. And there are some remote locations, but I'll tell you, right now we're all remote, and it's something that we're going to have to look at and talk about of what that really looks like going forward. And so we'll see what that looks like. There may be more remote positions in the future, because we've adapted to this and have done amazingly well.
And Kev, I was actually there's another question that I'll throw at, Tammy and Alex, because somebody actually asked, when the work from home kind of environment that we're in right now ends, do you see remote positions continuing to exist in your franchises?
So for me, I do. We had remote positions before this all happened. So we were already prepared. Our tech is already enabled for being able to have associates in office and also remote. And so as we transitioned to working from home, it was a simple transition because we already had the technology there to support it. So we do see it going forward as well. But I would love to be back in the office too. I can't wait to see everybody again. I miss being with everybody in this social distancing. But yes, we will be allowing for some remote employees and people back in the office where we can all hang out together again sometime soon.
Yeah, and for sales, and that's a good question because I've seen that question pop up on the live comments as well. For sales, we too have some remote workforce already predating this unfortunate situation of stay at home. So we do have some remote possibilities. We'd love to talk to you personally about those opportunities, but there is the potential of that for interested candidates.
So we've touched on it at various points during this conversation, but I can, like you, I'm looking at the comments as well. I can see a lot of folks are wanting to know more about the loanDepot culture, what makes loanDepot special, what makes loanDepot different. Shane, how would you answer that question?
Yeah, that's awesome question. Really, it's a laser focus on the simplest item, and it's how can we serve our community and our consumer best, right? But from that simple concept comes innovation and out of the box solutions, because the world's changing around us. I mean, we're experiencing it now, but it was changing before this, right? And so, as an organization, from a culture perspective, what we really challenge people to do is everyone in the organization is a leader. Everyone has an opportunity to contribute and have a voice, and make loanDepot a better place to work, but also loanDepot a better place to serve our communities and our consumers. So, from a culture perspective, I'll say that the people that will thrive the most here are those individuals that really understand that their voice needs to be heard. We want them to be heard, and are looking to have an impact besides just coming and punching a time clock, if you will. 8 to 5. It's a great culture if you're looking to grow.
Excellent. Saeed, any additional thoughts?
Yeah,
again, you and Alex are day one employees, so you know it almost better than anyone.
Yeah, I mean, that's, I will say, for all the agents that we hire, over the years, the one thing that stands out all the time, every single new hire class that comes in, I meet with, and the first thing they say just 5 days in is, wow, the culture here is amazing. And I don't know if it's something we're pumping into the air that they get it so quickly, but you feel it from the first day, from how you're greeted to the training to just really an all-in effort. And I think really what the culture boils down to, as Shane kind of alluded to, is we really have a let's win, let's work together. Smart people, hardworking people do not go unrecognized. And I think there's just a collective force within our group and within our company to do the right thing and help move this thing forward. And that's been the case since day one, where we were at 40-ish employees to now. And it has not changed in the last 10 years. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'd like that, if you don't mind, just because you got my wheels spinning. Saeed. First of all, I'm watching all the comments saying from all the Team loanDepot saying how they can't wait to get back in the office with you, Tammy. So I think we're all agree to that. Anthony coined the phrase MMCA, making mortgages cool again. I'm sure many of you have seen that socially. We certainly heard about that a lot internally. But I think what makes this company so special is that there's just a lack of an entitlement from the leadership down, and it's very much a peer culture. And so, as I kind of alluded to earlier, the respect level that each teammate gives one another is what makes this company what it is. Everyone respects the job that everyone else has to do, and no one is better than one another. It doesn't matter if you're the top performer in the sales group or what your job is in the organization. Everyone has a very important job to do, and they're very, very well supported. I think a lot of the things we hear from newer employees that is similar to what Saeed said is the amount of support you receive to make you successful. The training platform, the support you receive from your first line leadership through your site and kind of operational leadership is very different. And we invest heavily into our employees. But at the same point, we expect a lot of our employees. We are a performance culture. We like to win, and so far I think we've done a pretty good job of that. But I wanted to chime in on that.
Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it. We've touched on it a bit already in this conversation, but I think it's worth saying again, especially as we have some folks who may be exploring, new careers or looking for job opportunities or learning about loanDepot in a little bit greater detail than they might have already known. What makes a candidate successful? So if someone doesn't have mortgage industry experience right now, but is looking, to join a fantastic company like loanDepot, what's the profile? What's the personality type of someone who can be very successful at this organization? Tammy?
Well, I think the profile is somebody that cares about customers, cares about our team, cares about the company. I see Saeed and Alex and some of the people that have been here for the 10 years, and it makes me wish I had been here earlier. And everybody that joins is going to wish that they joined earlier. But I can't believe that we're having our 10-year anniversary where Anthony founded this amazing company that now is the second largest non-bank lender in the nation, serving customers. It really is an all-in feel where we know that we're here to support our customers and our team and our company and each other, our community. It's about community.
I love that. Customers, community, and supporting each other. I think that's something also very special about loanDepot. We have, a very community-based spirit, and we've really worked hard to make sure that we're supporting those that need us. Tammy or Alex or Kevin, can you share more about, some of the recent activities?
Well, I think for recent activities, this is as Anthony started the meeting off or the job fair off, this is a very unfortunate time. So, while, the company is growing, which we're very pleased with, I think, these times right now and helping the American homeowner and making sure that we have a very strong non-bank industry to support new home ownership along with, refinance. Hundreds of thousands of Americans could benefit from a refinance with where interest rates are right now and really help them out through this difficult time. So I think we all at Team loanDepot have a renewed sense of purpose through this time, despite being away from one another in our remote locations at home. We are making a difference out there right now, and I think our team feels that, and it's a special time despite being an unfortunate time.
TJ, I'm so proud of our Anthony's decision to donate $1 million to support those frontline responders and everybody that's helping with all of the people affected by COVID, being able to give meals and tutoring support to families with doctors and nurses and others that are out there on the front line. loanDepot I know it's just a small part of what we could do, but Anthony had that $1 million, and then even like the simple things like donating our own time to tutor online for people that have children at home while they're taking care of the ill people in hospitals. It's been very amazing. I even saw a loan officer, that took a local restaurant and just offered free meals for people that they paid for themselves to support that local business and also to give people meals that needed it. I know that we've been delivering meals to hospitals. It's just so amazing to feel the community and be part of that. The other thing that I feel so much pride in is that we're helping people be in their safest place possible right now in their homes.
That's right. And we made that transition, very proactively, very early on. And yes, that safety, I believe Anthony mentioned it as well. Employee, customer, team member safety is a top priority for us. And that's now more important than ever. So I'm hearing from a few folks in our comments. Chris has mentioned he just got off the phone with our recruiter, Aaron, and it was a great conversation. Thanks so much for the time. It sounds like there's a lot of great live conversations going on right now. in the event that now is not a great time for you as you're watching, this live stream, to talk with a recruiter immediately. Kevin, can you remind folks of the ways that they can continue to get a hold of us? Because we have 400 jobs to fill right now.
And hopefully we have a lot of interest in it, but absolutely, TJ, if you want to get a hold of us, certainly you can chat with us now, but also text us LD Live to 40458, and we'll capture your information. Go to loandepot.com/careers, check out all the different opportunities that we have available. And you can certainly email us at hello@loandepot.com. And if you missed it earlier, if you're just maybe joining us, one of the things that we did here recently is we changed our benefits to be you're eligible for your medical benefits day one. So some people were concerned about making a transition to right now during this time. And now is just as good a time as ever to make that move. And we want to make it easy for you.
And TJ, can I suggest one other thing? Because people join companies, obviously they're not joining tech, they're joining other people. If you're watching this and you don't already follow Tammy or Alex or Saeed, Kevin, TJ on social media like LinkedIn, connect with them, follow them, look at their posts, look at other people from loanDepot. You'll get a real understanding of the type of culture and environment that we have here at loanDepot. And whether today's the day you're looking to make a move or not, as you continue to follow us, we will definitely become an option for you in the future. Because I think, TJ, the number was 3,000 hires this year is what we're expecting. Correct. Right? So connect with people at loanDepot and watch, and you'll get a real good, solid understanding of what we believe in and what we stand for.
Absolutely. That's a great point, Shane. Thank you. I think Anthony mentioned it earlier. We can see it in the comments. Not only are there a lot of, really excited, passionate candidates interacting with our recruiters right now and submitting information, but we're also, Team loanDepot is in the house. We've all touched on it. This is an unprecedented situation. We have 7,000 employees, and Team loanDepot is 7,000 strong, working remotely, safely, securely. Team leaders, let's take a minute to recognize what Team loanDepot is doing and how they're serving our customers. This is a situation unlike any other, and I'm personally just so proud of the way that our team continues to serve day in and day out at exceptional levels, through this new norm. Alex, I know you're seeing that on your side, through sales and the way that the sales team continues to serve, for sure.
Yeah, I think the infrastructure of our digital technology that's been, underway and being built for the last 5-6 years has really helped during this period. I think the ease of use that our customers are able to transact with us, especially right now, has been especially helpful to them, and certainly made a very difficult time for many a little bit easier. Obviously, refinancing when you're dealing with all that's going on in all of our lives between childcare and kids work, going to school from home and so forth, making the loan process itself easy and providing great service. It's something that we pride ourselves on, and certainly our technology aids towards that.
Excellent. Saeed, what are your thoughts? Again, we touched on it as soon as we started talking with you, but this was something that, this was innovation at its finest, was the way in which we were able to transition this workforce remotely.
Yeah, I again been here for 10 years, and we've had a need to kind of start testing the waters on remote, and kind of ran into some headwinds. And as Anthony mentioned, it was quite the orchestration to kind of get things to a place where in a matter of days, we were all working from home. It was a amazing effort, and hats off to our IT team. It was excellent.
Tammy, I know, like everyone at loanDepot, customer service and customer focus is a passion of yours. Can you speak to the way in which our operations professionals, whether they be some of your newer folks or your more experienced folks, the ways that they're serving?
I can. And, one of the things that I love about loanDepot is we're a consumer-centric culture. And what I mean by that is we're trying to serve our customers the way they want to be served, rather than serving customers the way we want to serve them. And I know that that seems a little bit like the same thing, but it's really like what my grandma taught me about the platinum rule versus the golden rule, serving others the way they want to be served. So we have lots of different ways in which customers can come to us. They can come to us online. They can come to us face-to-face. They can come to us over the phone. We have all different options for how that customer wants to interact with loanDepot. But the tools that my operations team has allows us to support those customers however they would like to work with us. We love doing digital loans. I'm very passionate about being able to do paperless loans and using online application, digitally validating income, assets, employment. If you want like a cutting edge way to learn how to process, let's say you've been a processor for a number of years and you're doing it, you know, you're getting paper cuts, you're doing the ACO punch, you've still got your rubber thumb, you know, you can throw away your rubber thumb, you can no more paper cuts, like that can be a hashtag for you, and you can come to loanDepot where we're completely virtual and serve our customers in a digital environment. And it really like raises your game too, because you're learning all the new systems and tools to support customers the way they want to be supported. So it's a really cool place to be, and we've got all the tools to support the customers the way they want to be supported.
That's
So,
awesome.
TJ, I just want to, since I'm just, you know, all the comments are just incredible. I just want to say hi to all 7,000 of our teammates. Feels like they're all supporting the cause here today. And what a great company we have. I think if you look at Tammy Richards' face and her smile, that encapsulates what our company is. If you ask what our culture is, just look at Tammy.
And I want to add one more thing. You talked about how we're helping the consumers. Like the panel that we have here, like Tammy, she's also leading the industry. She doesn't just lead loanDepot. The rest of the industry looks to Tammy on how we should be innovating and moving forward. I mean, she's been on leadership panels that are industry wide. She's talking to government agencies. She is really forming, you know, the path for how the mortgage industry moves forward and supports the consumers. And that's a big responsibility. And that's another area, you know, that we have to point out. And there's one other, and this is a question from Daniel that we've gotten. It was about cybersecurity positions. I want to mention. We talked a lot about technology. We have, you know, one of the strongest internal technology teams that are developers, that are engineers inside of loanDepot. And so, yes, you know, we've talked about ops and sales and CLR, but also if you are in technology, do absolutely reach out to loanDepot. Make sure you send that text to 40458 because we'd be excited to talk to you as well.
And we can never
Yeah, we do have those openings. We have cybersecurity openings, so check them out. Our recruiters, JR and Steven, would love to talk to you. They're great recruiters for us on the technology side.
Yeah.
They are. Our recruiting team is top notch, absolutely cutting edge. So Tammy, you've started some hashtag trends. I can see this in our comments. I see hashtag ditch the rubber thumb. So lots of fun. Yeah, Kevin, I know we're getting down to the end of our time here, but I'm having so much fun. I would love to stretch it out just another couple of minutes. I think it might be worth, for people that are just, maybe weren't with us at the top of the hour or for your recent comments, maybe let's remind folks about our big benefits announcement, as well as talk through what that remote, virtual onboarding and training process can look like, because, now is a great time to join loanDepot. There's no need to be concerned about, not being able to be in person right now. We've got a really efficient process, really successful process.
Yeah, if you missed it earlier, we announced that we're going to have people eligible for medical benefits day one. So I know some people that we've talked to are concerned about making a move right now, what happens to their medical benefits, and concerned about the gap. We're going to take away that concern, and if you're hired into loanDepot, you're eligible for medical day one. So that's really exciting stuff. In terms of connecting with us, certainly chat with us now. We got a few minutes left, but also text us at LD Live at 40458. Go to loandepot.com/careers, or email us at hello@loandepot.com. On the career site right now, we have more than 400 openings. We talked about earlier, we're looking to hire 3,000 by the end of the year. So huge opportunity And I think it's a great place to be. And we, in terms of how that looks like, we can, virtually connect with you, virtually interview you, Skype, FaceTime, and we'll go through the interview process. We can hook you up with training virtually, and then obviously work virtually. And, talk about our culture. I think what's really cool about our culture is that we're very progressive. Tammy talked about it in terms of digital loan and what we're doing with customers. And it really helped us in transitioning 7,000 people to home within a couple days. And it's because, certainly great efforts of our business continuity plan, great efforts by our IT plan and all the people that supported it, certainly on my teams in human resources. But also we did things prior to. So we've been doing virtual training for a while, and this has just required us to just go all in.
Yeah, all in. That's one of the founding tenets of loanDepot, the all-in spirit. I know we're a little bit over time. I would love to keep chatting. This has been so much fun. I'm so glad we had the opportunity to do this. I can see that we've been able to connect with a lot of folks. We would love to connect with a lot more of you. Again, we have 400 positions that we're working to fill, very quickly. With folks with, the spirits and the talents that align with what loanDepot is all about. We're incredibly proud that we get to serve customers each and every day and help families lower their payments and, use their most important asset, which is, their home, to help succeed. That's something that we're all very, very proud of. If you weren't able to make a connection with us today, a direct connection with us while we've been on this broadcast, absolutely no worries. You can, use the channels that we've been talking about through this broadcast, particularly loandepot.com/careers. That's where all of the detailed information about each one of our positions is available. You can talk to our recruiters at hello@loandepot.com. You can text us. Kevin, for anybody that we weren't able to talk with live today, how quickly will we be getting in touch with folks to follow up?
We're going to get in touch. We're committed to be in touch with folks no more than 24 hours. So we're going to do it, I think, a lot quicker than that. We got all of our recruiters working hard and to connect, and we have a great team. So expect it before that, but that's our commitment.
Awesome. Before we head out, any last words you'd like to share with prospective candidates or Team loanDepot? Tammy?
Yes, definitely. Please come join the team. You're going to have fun. You won't regret it. It's even better than it looks on this job fair. It's amazing that we're able to serve our customers. It feels like a bit of a higher purpose to be able to lower people's payments, especially in this environment, and to be able to help people to have places to shelter in. It fuels us to be able to serve America. And we need more team members that want to serve and want to come and be part of our team. So, Kevin, I'm hoping it's only 23 hours instead of 24, and get me as many processors, underwriters, and closers as one, and wear the purple and green.
1 hour.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I'd just like to say thank you to everyone. It's been a great broadcast. I love watching all this commentary. I know that our recruiting team, as Kevin mentioned, is actively reaching out, and you can expect to hear back from us, and we look forward to hearing from as many of you as possible.
Excellent. Well, thank you all so much. I appreciate being able to spend this time talking with you today. I know we're all incredibly grateful and proud that we could connect with so many of you online virtually, and we look forward to talking with more of you. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye.